We are back on a Saturday morning, and in case you can't tell by the crowd outside today, it is Fleet Week here in New York City.
And how do you top an already fantastic week? If you're the Coast Guard, you join forces with the cast of Hamilton. Dylan's over in the orange room with members of both, and she's going to explain the connection.
Yes,
Hey,
there's a huge connection. I'll get to that in just a second. But first, let me introduce everyone that's around me. To the left is Petty Officer First Class Lenola Stone and Captain Scott Clendenin of the Coast Guard cutter Hamilton. And over here, we have not one, but two of Broadway's Alexander Hamiltons, Javon McFerrin and Donald Weber. Okay, so you might be wondering, why do we have everybody here together? Well, did you know that Alexander Hamilton actually founded the Coast Guard? So that's what you guys all have in common, right? So now we got that done. So what does it feel like for both of you on two different sides of this to keep Alexander Hamilton's legacy alive?
Well, I think that, here you have this man who just always had a great enthusiasm for the love for his country and making things better. And, that's a legacy that we live with in the Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and we spend a lot of time in the show talking about legacy and what is a legacy. And Alexander Hamilton had the foresight to think, we needed something to protect this nation that we're now building, and so that's what we're seeing now in play. The Coast Guard is, actually responsible for protecting it. So, the fact that we get a chance to be Alexander Hamilton is,
more than an honor.
Yeah, what is it like actually having just the hugest role on Broadway right now?
Kind of that, actually. To say it's an honor is really selling it short. To be able to continue somebody's legacy who is, one of the people that helped build this beautiful country that we live in today. And to have that responsibility. And I didn't really know a lot about him before I started, and then I read the book and I was like, so you're responsible for everything. Thank you.
So the Coast Guard has actually invited the company of Hamilton to visit the newest Alexander Hamilton cutter, correct?
That's correct. We've had 6 cutters named after Alexander Hamilton, and he's a fundamental figure in our service because he laid the foundation with George Washington, picked the first officers, named the first ships, and built the first ships. And so in this legend class, this brand new, highly sophisticated technological cutter, it's very appropriate to have his name.
And since they invited you guys, are you guys inviting all of the Coast Guard to Hamilton?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And the cast of today's show too? That would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Come join, please. Love to have you.
Guys,
All right.
I thought Dylan was going to ask to go to see
I
Hamilton.
do really want it.
She's asking off camera, of course.
I haven't seen it yet.
Dylan, thank you so much. That's really cool.
It is very cool.
connection
Thanks,
between
guys,
the two.
so much. Yeah.
The crowd looks a little different today, just a smidge, just as lively. This is a lively bunch. They look different because we're celebrating both Fleet Week as well as Memorial Day this weekend. So a big thanks to all of our folks in uniform for stopping by especially.
Another celebration today.
Yeah?
Can we give a happy birthday to Javon?
Hey!
Happy birthday!
How about that? Is this a big one? He's playing Hamilton tonight at the matinee.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool. We're taking on the World CPR Challenge out on the plaza. How those vital skills you see there can help save a life. But first, this is Today on NBC.
We're putting them to work today.
Yeah.
4 ingredients, guys.
Really?
Super easy.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I always apple cider vinegar, honey, red chili flakes, and chicken.
You guys want something to eat?
True.
Yes.
Yeah. 4 ingredients.
Do you
It's that
want to
simple.
have a couple more plates?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I haven't catch up there.
Looks
Full
delicious.
service here.
Here we go.
Mr. Hamilton.
I will
service.
not
Thank you
throw
so
away
much.
my chicken. I will not throw away my chicken.
Yeah, neither will I.
No, absolutely.
I'm going to
Absolutely
eat
not.
all of my chicken.
Sit with
Did
us,
you guys
Sonny.
know
Sit
you were
down.
going to get fed this morning?
Potatoes there.
No idea.
I'm bringing it
But
over
now
like I
I
actually
have
cooked
it.
I
it.
feel like all of a sudden we're having a barbecue.
Yeah. Happy Memorial
The guys
Day.
from Hamilton. I mean, that happens all the time.
Yeah, seriously. This is. Do you want? Here, I'll hold this. So you can, like,
Show this afternoon
Yeah, we
on
do.
your birthday.
Yep.
That's fun, though.
Oh, yeah.
Does it get hard to do it over and over and over? I always wondered that.
No, because we also have people that come in and out of the show. Our lineup kind of changes
I can see it off
on
the
any
plate.
given
You know
what I'm
night, so it
saying?
actually kind of makes us more on our toes and a little bit more alive, depending on who we
Yeah,
interact
it's always
with.
different.
And you always have to get the right
fuel for the show,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is
Especially
exactly
with
what's happening now.
Sonny
How
Anderson's
about you want to?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to touch with my
potato.
hands.
I'll take it with my hands.
It's your birthday. You
Yeah,
should.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm sure your family is always like, I want to see the show. I want to see you in the show. Do you? But it's such a hard ticket to get. How do you like invite all of your family and especially on your birthday?
Well, I pulled the string, so I was able to get. My parents are actually going to come for the second time
Today?
Tomorrow, actually,
fantastic.
for the matinee. Yeah.
My parents live in L.A., Los
Okay.
Angeles. Hey, Mom.
This is great.
Oh,
Mama, I made it.
good stuff. Thank you guys
Have a
so
great
much.
weekend.